when I'm running, I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry.
What's up guys, welcome back for another wonderful video. You already know, this video, well, depending on which one you watch, first one I'm going to record is how to change spark plugs in your 2019 Turbo RZR or whatever else I look up and find this cross references. So if you don't know already, I already kind of started. I had to wait for this thing to charge because the battery on the GoPro sucks. But you're gonna take your fancy dancy little cover deal off. You get two plug wires. You're just gonna pull them up. So you're just gonna pop and come up. And then you're gonna need, take you a socket, preferably a spark plug ratchet, or not right. I cannot think or talk today. Preferably a spark plug socket. I don't have one for this size because these are some little baby ones. But I'm using a 5/8 hunk of junk Pittsburgh extension and ratchet. It works fine. I used needle nose to pull them out. Actually do a little wiggle. Remember which one went which. We'll just go ahead and do this here, fella. They shouldn't be tight unless some absolute gomer decided that they had to use their Hercules strength and do this. Now they're just little itty bitty spark plugs. They don't take much. That's convenient. Done. Take these. You go fishing. Bada bing, bada boom. Yep, these look pretty well used. Obviously not changed whenever the dealership got this, like they said that they did a full service on. Evidently not. So you got them out. What do you want to do next? You want to take your brand new spark plugs that are probably going to be the same part number, MR9F, NGKs, NGKR, because you know, racing piece of machinery. I always like to gap them. Little spark plug gap tool, get it any part store. We're gonna hope that's not too annoying for the video. Gap them. Everyone has their own preferences on how they gap spark plugs. This one's boosted. It's got kind of a somewhat spicy tune on it. So from everything I saw, it was recommended anywhere from 0.022 if you're running a very spicy and aggressive tune, or all the way up to 0.028, which, you know, might not seem like nothing crazy, but it makes a difference one way or another somehow. You might wonder why would we want a tighter gap compared to a bigger gap? Well, in boosted vehicles, well, if you're doing high boost with RPM, you have a chance of spark blowout. Not saying it's gonna happen, not saying it's not, but there's a chance of it. And with boosted vehicles, you typically want to gap them tighter together, just in the nature of the beast. You want to do it tighter. I did, if I didn't already say, I did 0.024-ish area. I'm gonna put just a little dabarooski, some anti-seize on the threads. Which anti-seize is kind of, anti-seize and Loctite are one of those weird things. It's like, yeah, I don't want my stuff obviously to come loose, but I also don't want it to be glued on whenever it's time to take it back off. Like, you can call me stupid and whatnot, but I ain't the only one out there thinking that. Just gonna take a wild guess, yeah. I'm also gonna use this video for the start of how to service this here unit, and obviously, kind of like what I said earlier, for whatever razors it is compatible with, which I'm gonna take a wild guess. 1000 razor is probably about the same. Call me crazy, but I'm just gonna guess there. So basically what I like to do is I like to take it without the extension, just get it snug tight. That way, you know, you're not cross threading, you know, the thread's not boogered. Just kind of a safety thing. You don't want to blow out your threads, because if you do that, you're cooked. No burrito. So that's probably tight enough. That's probably tighter than what they were whenever I took them loose. Yeah, we'll just do a snug. Yeah, and then really you should probably put some like silicone lubricant spray or whatnot on these here ordeals. I don't have one. If you heard the little click, you know what's on there. I'll shut up for this one. That way you can maybe hear it. Little pop. You can do a little tug test. That's good. And well, that concludes of how you change your spark plug-a-roonies. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. We'll just do a quick little startup just for the shigs and the gigs. It is in parking, not in gear. Cold driving the razor. Terrible. It's gonna blow up. Believe it or not, it actually started a lot faster, which those old plugs look pretty dirty. The smell of 93 in the morning really gets me going. So yeah, I'm gonna conclude this part of the video. I'm gonna upload just this part by itself of how to change your spark plugs, so that's obviously what I did. But I will be including this one in for how to service your beautiful unit. So for you guys, the first video, I'll catch you later. For the people wanting all the oil change fun or rooskies, I will catch you here in a second, because I don't have my oil or filter yet, because they've taken forever.